Sarah Zahn, so excited. Sara has been, almost from the very beginning, at least 10 years, has been a staple on the Servant stage, as well as other theaters across Lancaster County. But from way back the early days, our Gershwin review show, to Titanic, more recently to Ragtime, and Duck Everlasting, Sound of Music. You've seen her in so many wonderful roles. So excited to have her sharing her favorite music with all of you tonight. So let's put our hands together and welcome Sara Zahn.
With every passing day, my heartbeat fades away, and in that quiet place where no one else can go, my senses tell me I am truly worthy of the woman I dream that I'll become, that I should run.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. I really wish I could see everyone a little better because I know so many friends and family are out here tonight, and I just want to say thank you in advance for being here. Happy Father's Day to all who celebrate. I want to introduce to you my collaborator for the evening, Chad Young. Right? Am I right? So we have had just such a great time putting this program together for you, and like Jonathan said, we get to decide what we sing for you, and everything has been carefully hand-chosen to inspire, challenge and educate that servant stage mission. Maybe there'll be a little bit of that at all tonight. So I chose this first song, I Will Run, which is by Australian composer Matthew Lee Robinson, because she reminds me a lot of myself. I'm a planner. I like things to go the way I want them to. But I don't know about anyone else, but so rarely that actually happens. Plans don't always go the way they're supposed to, and the longer I live and the more I reflect on my life, I realize actually it was the coolest thing that happened because my plans didn't go the way I want them to. I met this amazing person, or I had this cool opportunity, or I met the love of my life because plans didn't go the way I thought they would. So I'm going to share some of those stories along with these songs tonight, and as I reflect on my beautiful detours, as I like to call them, maybe they will remind you of some of your own. And I'm going to take a quick drink before I sing this next song. So for those of you who may not know me, I grew up in Iowa. I was the oldest of 4 kids. There was not a lot to do there. So if anybody ever needed me, they could most likely find me dancing in the backyard, Kool-Aid mustache and butterfly wings, hearing Andrea McCardle sing from the hi-fi in the den. I've been waiting my whole life to find a way back to then. I aimed for the sky. A 9-year-old can see so far. I'll conquer the world and be a star. I'll do it all by the time I'm 10. Oh, I would know that confidence if I could find a way back to then. So I bailed on my hometown and became a college theater dork. I was eastbound and down, moving to New York. I crammed my life in U-Haul to find my part of it all. But the mundane sets in. We play by the rules and plow through the days. The years take us miles away from the way we wondered when we'd find a way back to then. But when you least expect, opportunity walks through the door. You suddenly connect with the things that you forgot, that you've been waiting for. And here you are, right in the middle of what you love, with the craziest of company. You're having an awesome time, being the one you wanna be in the world. You're that little girl with her wings unfurled, flying again. Back in the backyard dancing, I found my way back to then. Thank you. That really is little Sara up there. I couldn't look at it because I'm like, oh, I don't want to cry this early in the show. So, yeah, I was this little girl with big dreams, no place to go. So when college came around, it was actually a really big deal for me. And of course, what I planned was I wanted to go to a small conservatory far, far away from home and sing and do music. And then my parents said, "Which state school would you like to go to?" And I said, "I guess the University of Iowa." But as it turned out, the cool detour was that the University of Iowa was awesome. I absolutely had an incredible time there, and it was really the first time that I felt myself figure out who I was and who I am as a performer. I majored in vocal music and theater, had an awesome time. So this next song really reminds me of what it feels like, or what I felt like during that time. And this goes out to anybody who's ever had a first day of rehearsal or first day of school, as we like to call it.
Day one of rehearsal, you walk in with just a name tag and a binder full of possibility. There nobody knows you, you're a face like every other, in a pile of nervous energy. Try not to show the panic you bring. No one even looks up until you sing. Maybe it's me in that spotlight. Maybe it's me on that stage. Maybe it's me breathing life into the words on some new page. Don't we all want something new to see? Maybe it's me. Everyone here knows me, knows my family, knows my business, but they've never really seen what I can do. Now things are changing, there's a fire lit inside me. I've got to show you something new. If I could start again somehow, with a clean slate, I'd start right now. Maybe it's me in that spotlight. Maybe it's me on my own. Maybe it's me being brave enough to face the great unknown. Maybe I've got something new to be. Maybe it's me stepping out beyond the footlights, being brave enough to try. Other people take chances. When will I? Maybe it's me in that spotlight. Maybe it's me at the front of the line. Maybe it's me who's that distant star who finally gets to shine. Don't we all want something new to see? Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So when I auditioned for the School of Music, I sang my songs, and then there was a little question and answer period, and I remember they asked me, where do you plan to be in 5 years? Which is a silly question to ask an 18-year-old. I mean, it's silly to ask any of us even now. But without even thinking, I said, I plan to be the voice of a Disney princess in a Disney animated film. And they laughed and laughed, kind of. But it's actually true. And that was my plan. And it is still the plan. Thank you for laughing at that. It just hasn't happened yet. I mean, just because there hasn't been a 40-something Disney princess doesn't mean there can't be someday. But I love Disney. So when I was about that age in that video, that was around the time when The Little Mermaid came out, the original one. Oh my gosh. So I really wanted to do a Disney song tonight, but I couldn't decide. And Chad is so gracious to be on board with me with this. But I would actually like one of you to pick a song for me to sing. I have in this cup names of Disney songs. And if I may have the house lights, please, for a moment. Oh, thank you. I'm going to try not to fall down the stairs. And I would like someone, anyone. Oh, I know. Would you be so kind, please, as to choose a song for me? All right, what's it going to be? Okay. You can. Oh, Just Around the River Bend from Pocahontas. Woohoo! Thank you. All right. I'm going to take another quick drink because hydration is helpful. Are you good to do Just Around the River Bend? Huh. I love this song so much. Okay, let me get the music stand. What I love most about rivers is you can't step in the same river twice. The water's always changing, always flowing. But people, I guess, can't live like that. We all must pay a price. To be safe, we lose our chance in never knowing what's around the river bend, waiting just around the river bend. I look once more, just around the river bend, beyond the shore, where the gulls fly free. Don't know what for. Why do all my dreams extend just around the river bend? For me, coming for me. I see it there beyond those trees, or right behind this waterfall. Can I ignore that sound of distant drumming? For a handsome, sturdy husband who builds handsome, sturdy walls and never dreams that something might be coming. Just around the river bend, waiting just around the river bend. I look once more, just around the river bend, beyond the shore, somewhere past the sea. Don't know what for. Why do all my dreams extend just around the river bend? Just around the river bend. Should I choose the smoothest course, steady as the beating drum? Should I marry Cocoam? Is all my dreaming at an end? Or do you still wait for me, dream giver, just around the river bend? Thank you. Thank you, Chad. We did it. We took a detour in the middle of a show. Okay. I have my program right here. Okay. I know what's next, and I'm really excited. So I'm really thrilled to be able to introduce my first special guest. I'm going to move the stuff out of the way. So, let's see. This lovely person is no stranger to the Servant Stage family. She is incredible in all the ways. She's my friend, a sister. She will be in Tale of Two Cities coming up next, so please reserve your tickets to see her in that. And coming up soon, she's going to play my daughter. We are going to do a concert version of Adam Guettel's Light in the Piazza at Wheatland Presbyterian, August 17th or 18th. Please mark your calendars, because I would love to have you all there for this. So this is a dream that's been brewing for a little while. Brianna, Brianna Wilhelm. Gosh, you already know her. No, Brianna Wilhelm, yes. Would you please tell everyone a little bit about how this Light in the Piazza dream came to be?
I would love to. So Sara and I became friends at Titanic, actually,
Yes.
with Servant Stage in 2019.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And then we didn't really see much of each other until we were in Sound of Music in 2023. And during that time, we played nuns, and it was the best because we got a lot of downtime backstage. And we sat a lot, and we talked, and we laughed, and we cried, and we dreamed. And one of those dreams was to be in the Light in the Piazza, because we got to talking about how much that music and that show was so impactful for us, or part of our lives and things like that. And And so one day I came in and I was like, what if? What if you and me did the show, you know, put a group of friends together and made a production, and that, I guess, is the start of it.
That is it.
We planned it for that fall, 2023, and then I became pregnant with my son, and so a detour happened, and now we're doing it this summer, and it's going to be even better than it probably would have been before. It's going to be a concert version of the show, and we're so excited, and it's a dream come true. Going to be.
It really is. So this is the opening number of the whole show. I am Margaret, this is Clara, and we're on vacation. On a central square in a city of the sun rose a palace. It was high and handsome, gleaming like the crown of a king.
Where might that be? Where is that?
In a tower, a warning bell would ring.
What sort of warning?
For a fire or river overflowing.
Oh.
Firenze, on a central square, the beginning of a kingdom republic.
Was there a king? Was there a queen?
There were princes, painters, noblemen of logic and art.
Firenze.
Leonardo, Michelangelo, the start.
It's a completely naked statue.
'Twas a dawning day, unfurling
From the heart, the painting of the world we know.
the world we know. On a central square, in a city made of statues and stories.
Come on and tell me what they mean.
It ignited there like a beacon coming out of the dark. You can feel it.
You can feel it.
You can follow.
You can follow.
the spark.
We're on vacation.
From an age to an age.
From an age to an age.
In Firenze. In Firenze. The world. It started there, and here we are. It's a new old world to me. It's a new old world, and we Ooh, isn't that going to be fun? So we're going to stay in Italy for a moment because when I was in college, what I planned or what I thought school was going to be was that I was going to learn a lot of musical theater. But what happened was I sang a lot of opera and art song in foreign languages. So after a quick drink break, I'm going to sing one for you, but hold on one second. I don't really know where to put the water. I'll put it there and hopefully I won't kick it over. So, this song is one of my favorites. It is about a young woman who is considering a romantic relationship with this young man named Florindo. And he's trying to do all these things to impress her, like smile and do all this stuff. And all she cares about, truly, and she says it a million times, is that if he's faithful to her, then she will love him. That's it. So this is Se Florindo e Fedele by Alessandro Scarlatti. Se Florindo e Fedele, io mi innamorerò. Se Florindo e Fedele, io mi innamorerò. Se Fedele, Florindo mi innamorerò. you. Thank you, Sarah. Ah, yes. Really, I need this list because I'm just having a good time. I don't remember what I. Okay. So now, let's move ahead to after school. What I planned was actually, unlike what I sang in A Way Back to Them, was not to pack my life in a U-Haul and move to New York. What I was actually interested in was going to different theaters and working as an apprentice. I wanted to learn the whole scope of theater. So I applied for a bunch of different places, and I actually got an in-person interview at the Arden Theater Company in Philadelphia. And so I was looking around at other things to do, and I found that there was going to be an open call for this place called Sight and Sound Theaters. And I thought, well, that's kind of cool. It's the same time, so I bought myself a plane ticket. I went to the Arden, and then I swung to Lancaster County and auditioned for Sight and Sound. And what happened was, I got the job at Sight and Sound. And so I packed up my red Dodge Neon and moved out here in 2001, actually right after 9/11. And I had a wonderful time there. That's actually where I met my husband. So thank goodness for those beautiful detours, right? And it was just a really special time. While I was there, I played several characters, but more than anyone else, I played Mother Mary, Mother of Jesus. And it was in the Christmas show, and then also in their Easter production at the time, Behold the Lamb. And so it's weird to say it, but I've actually played her, stepped into her shoes hundreds of times. And I do think that's why she is so special to me. And I think it's such a privilege that any actor can step into someone's shoes for a time and see and feel what it might be like to be them. And certainly that's been special for me to do that in the best way I can as a human, to do that with her. So this next song is really special to me. It's Christmas Lullaby by Jason Robert Brown from Songs for a New World.
Control the land, or conquer half the world, or claim the sun. I'll never be the kind who simply waves her hand and has a million people do the things I wish I'd done. But in my place is assured. I carry with me heaven's grand design. Gloria, Gloria, I will sing the name of the Lord, and He will make me shine. And I will be like Mother Mary, with a blessing in my soul. And I will give the world my eyes so they can see. And I will be like Mother Mary, with a blessing in my soul. And the future of the world inside of me. In the eyes of heaven, my place is assured. I carry with me heaven's grand design. for the future of the world inside of me.
Thank you. Thank you, Chad. Let me get situated. Ooh. And there goes my shoe. Okay, so, gosh, it feels so strange to be almost nearing the end of the first act already. I know this is going to go by too fast. But I'm going to finish out this act with two songs that are very special to me. And I want to tell a little story that Andrew and I don't share too much or haven't shared too much. When he and I were ready to start a family, at some point in the process we realized that actually it was going to be really difficult for us to have kids. And if any of you have dealt with infertility or are dealing with it now, just know that my heart goes out to you, because I know it's really, really hard to want to be a parent and then have that obstacle be in your way. So, as any parents do when they get news like that, we're like, well, all right, what are we going to do? And after talking it over, what we planned was actually to be okay with not being parents if that wasn't meant for us. And we actually thought that was going to be the time we would move to New York City and maybe just see what it was like to be in New York as performers. And I am not kidding you. As soon as we made those plans, we found out that our daughter Kate was going to be joining our family. Isn't it funny the way that works? And so being a parent has been just the most incredible thing. And Kate, I know you're here tonight, and I don't know where you are, but you were the plan all along, and I'm so happy to be your mom. Oh no, I can't start crying. I have to sing. But the privilege of being able to teach someone new words and to read you bedtime stories, that is just such a privilege I'm so thankful to have. So whether you have children or have children in your lives, or maybe you're a child still yourself, please enjoy these next two songs and just relax into them and be a child again.
In the sky of blackest so hard to say, my son. It gets harder. New word today. We learn to say, learn moon, learn stars, learn love. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of the cow jumping over the moon. And there were three little bears sitting on chairs, and two little kittens, and a pair of mittens, and a little toy horse, and a young mouse, and a comb and a brush, and a bowl of mush, and a quiet old lady who's whispering, hush. Good night, room. Good night, moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon. Good night, lights in the red balloon. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. Good night, kittens. Good night, mittens. Good night, clocks, and good night, socks. Good night, little house. Good night, mouse. Good night, comb, and good night, brush. Good night, nobody. Good night, mush. And good night to the old lady whispering, hush.
Thank you. And now we will take a brief rest / intermission. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Welcome back, everyone. Are you enjoying yourselves? All right. Did anybody cry 3 times besides Sarah's husband? Yeah. Wow. I mean, I am not biased at all. She is a phenomenal storyteller. I've always loved the way Sara tells stories. And so you're in for a real treat for the second half of the cabaret. But I really wanted to just come up here before I introduce back Sara and Chad to the stage. Magic and Wonder Theater lets us use this space, and we are so very grateful. One way that you can thank them is by bringing somebody to this theater to see their show. So if you haven't seen the Magic Show, it is a phenomenal family-friendly show. If you have folks visiting Lancaster County, they may be going to one of the other wonderful theaters here. Make sure they stop here so you can thank Magic and Wonder. So can we just hear a big round of applause for the Magic and Wonder Theater? Thank you so very much. And now, please welcome back to the stage my favorite vocalist, Sara Zahn.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for staying. All right. Maybe it's okay. All right, so I'm going to begin this next act with a little story before I sing the next song. So I had alluded to the fact that as a child, I felt trapped where I was and really wanted to get out. And I remember even writing in my journal when I was about 14 years old that opportunities don't come to cornfields. Oh, I was lamenting. So I thought in order to get an opportunity, and I made a plan, I'm gonna get out to find it. But here's the crazy thing. The detour was that something did come my way just a year later. So I grew up in Madison County in Winterset, Iowa. There was this book that came out in the mid-90s called The Bridges of Madison County. And shortly after that, Clint Eastwood and Warner Brothers bought the rights to make the film, and they decided they wanted to actually film it in Madison County. So quite long story short that I would love to tell you sometime if you're interested, is that I was cast in that film. And it was an extraordinary opportunity that I never would have dreamed would have come my way, and I played Meryl Streep's daughter, and I was directed by Clint Eastwood, and I didn't know who either of them were at the time, so I've grown to really appreciate that experience in the years since. So it has actually now also been put into a musical, and it's same name, Bridges of Madison County, written by Jason Robert Brown. And right now, I am just about the age that Meryl Streep was when she played Francesca. So I feel like I've entered my Francesca era. So I want to sing a song for you from that show, but it really does apply to what I'm singing about tonight. This woman, Francesca, she grew up in Naples, Italy, and certainly she planned, I'm sure, to stay there. But what happened was she met an American soldier during World War II, and she moved with him to Iowa. And this song is her in defense of her detour. So please enjoy To Build a Home. There's a boat that leaves from now
This is Buffalo, this is Albany, this is Cleveland, this is South Bend, this is Chicago, this is Osceola Station, where a truck will take them deeper into Iowa, to Winterset and 300 acres waiting to be tamed. And blade of grass by blade of grass, and ear of corn by ear of corn, and bale of hay by day, they build themselves a home. And day by day, and year by year, from boy to man, from calf to steer, what's lost from there may not grow here, but comes the sun. Look what they've done. They've built themselves a home. At 21, a girl begins to grasp the world and how it spins. She grabs a box of safety pins and builds herself a home. And home is safe and home is fair. The porch, the bath, the kitchen chair, that sharp and unfamiliar air, that blow by blow she comes to know, to build herself a home with the sun and a door and a million miles between. The fire she used to set, the heart she used to break, the lie she used to tell, and the woman she grew up to be. I learned to speak, I learned to sew, I learned to let the longing go. The tractor wheel, a foot of snow, I build myself a home. I changed my words, I changed my name. The field goes dry, the horse goes lame. The county fair, the football games, for 18 years it stays the same. For 18 years I'm proud I came and built myself a home.
Thank you. You know, I was reviewing the order, during intermission, and I realized I planned another really big, feely, emotional song next. So I don't know. Chad, I'll ask you first. Would you be willing to do another Disney detour with me? Sure. Would you like to do another Disney detour with me? Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Maybe some of you could have guessed it because I brought the cup back out. But I'll go over this way this time. What's it gonna be? Hi, everyone. I love you. Would you do the honors, please? Pick a good one. One I don't know. Oh, yay! Part of your world! Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, give me 1 second. Oh, Chad, we get to do part of your world. Okay, so I've never actually performed this song. How crazy is that? I love it so much. Okay, what do I want to do? Okay, I'm going to move this here. I'm going to sit on the stool. No, I don't think that's it. Because I was thinking of sitting on the stairs. If this one got picked, I was thinking of sitting on the stairs, but then I realized I can't hear as well out there. Ugh, so I'm going to sit here. And I have to sit because she doesn't have legs. Right? Right? Okay. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around, here you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's-its and what's-its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? I betcha on land they understand that they don't reprimand their daughters, bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand and ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it, what's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore up above? Out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that world. Thank you. That was a dream come true. I love singing that song. All right. Move this. Props. I think I'm going to move this as well. Can I go here? So, I would like to sing another song from The Light in the Piazza. And it honestly, truly does fit with tonight. Because the character that I'm going to play, Margaret, has had so many detours in her own life. She's had detours in parenting, detours in love. And once you see the show, you will know there's a ton of detours on the vacation in Italy as well. So I wanted to give Margaret another moment to shine. And any of us who happen to be adults with children in our lives, it can be really hard sometimes, I think, not to want to spare the children in our lives from having to make the same detours that we've had to make. Because we know not all detours are beautiful. And this moment in the show is really that moment for Margaret. She has a decision to make, and you're going to see her make it. This is Fable from The Light in the Piazza.
You can look in the forest for a secret field, for a golden arrow, for a prince to appear, for a fable of love that will last forever. You can look in the ruins for a wishing well, for a magic apple, for a charioteer, for a fable of love that will carry you to a moon on a field, to a hidden stream, a lagoon and a red horizon dream, silhouette set away from time forever. Sun, where water shine and horses run, where there's a man who looks for you. But while you look, you are changing, turning your well of wishes, your fallen apple. Just a painting on a ceiling, just a children's fairy tale. Still, you have to look and 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 look for the eyes on the bridge in the pouring rain, not the eyes but the part you can't explain, for the arms you could fall into forever, for the joy that you thought you'd never know, for here at last away you go, for there's a man who
you. Thank you, Chad. All right. So, what I planned, actually, first I should say I'm very, very thankful to say that if I could go talk to that little girl who was in that film earlier, I could tell her she became a performer. She did. She became a singer and an actor, and all her dreams are coming true. And what I planned was to always be one, always be a performer. And maybe 10 or 15 years into my career, people started to ask me, are you going to ever teach? Are you going to teach voice lessons? And my answer was always a firm no. No, thank you. And this was a very misguided idea. I realize that now, but I thought that for some reason, if I were to teach, then it would somehow make me less of a performer. So silly, right? So when I turned 40, I decided that I was going to do an 8-week voice lesson workshop. And then once it was done, I could say to everyone, see, I tried it, and it wasn't for me. Well, wouldn't you know, 6 years later, my students are the shining stars in my life. And I'm so thankful that there are actually 13 of them here tonight with a little surprise of their own. This is my love letter to all of you. Plastic don't shine, glitter don't shine, rhinestones don't shine the way you do. You are so real, you are so rare. I see you there, I see you, I see stars, so many stars tonight. You could make diamonds dull. You are so beautiful. I see stars. You shine as bright as day. I will look out for you. We'll light each other's way. I see stars. You are real. And you are rare. I want to say, I see you there. It's me and you, not us and her. 'Cause if we knew how strong we were, we'd say what we are. Stars. Say what you are. I see stars. So many stars tonight. We could make diamonds dull. We are so beautiful. Pardon me while I hug my girls. Susanna, yay! Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Yay. Oh my goodness. Aren't they marvelous? Yay! So not all of them knew each other. Yes, this was really, really cool because at some point they had all walked through my studio, but as a one-on-one. And so some of them are new to each other. And what I said to them was, look, you all have this one thing in common, and now I'm sure you can find many other things that you have in common. All right, hold on one second. How can it be? This is almost the end. But here we are. So first of all, I want to thank Servant Stage for having me here tonight. This has been such a dream come true to share this music with all of you. Thank you to Magic and Wonder Theater for hosting. Chad, thank you so much for collaborating with me. Thanks to all my special guests. Be sure to check out the names of all these wonderful girls in the digital program. And as I was thinking to myself, how do I want to wrap this up? We've had the past, the present, and now we get to look to the future and decide what kind of legacy do we want to leave. And this song from the musical Baby really seemed to say what I wanted to say. So this is the tale my mother told me, that tale that was much too dull to hold me. And this is the surge and the rush she said would show. Our story goes on. Oh, I was young, I forgot that things outlive me. My plans were the kick that life would give me. And now, like a joke, something moves to let me know our story goes on. And all these things I feel and more, my mother's mother felt, and hers before, a chain of life begun upon the shore of some dark sea has reached to me. And now I can see the chain extending. My child is next in a line that has no ending. And here am I, full of life, that her child will feel when I'm long gone. And thus it is our story goes on and on and on and on. So where do we go from here then? I'll be honest with you, I'm still making plans. And like I said before, sometimes when those detours are happening, they are not very beautiful in the moment. So when that happens, just know that you are not alone. We have each other, and together, we can get through anything. So what do you say to taking chances? What do you say to jumping off the edge? Never knowing if there's solid ground below, a hand to hold or hell to pay. What do you say
time, we'll say we did not give up on love today. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Todd. Would you say so, Todd? Oh, could not have done this without you. Thank you so much. Thanks again to Servant Stage. Come back and see Tale of Two Cities, see Swing right now, and have a wonderful evening.
Just wanted that to keep going and going. That was so wonderful. Thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope to see you again very soon. Again, check out servantstage.org if you're wondering what's coming up next, but there's always lots going on, so we'd love to see you again soon. Ask you, Sara, if you want to greet people out in the lobby, you can make your way out there, and then we can clean up in here. And just as a reminder, with everything with Servant Stage, we are pay what you will. Our mission is to make these shows accessible for everyone, but it is your support that makes them possible. So there will be donation baskets on your way out that help to make these cabarets possible. And we thank you so very much for your generous support that makes Servant Stage possible. So have a wonderful night. We'll see you again soon.